Well, shalom, brothers and sisters. 3 months is a long time in gardening. So what have we got since last time? Well, the weather's changed completely. We're now in very warm weather, well above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And the garden is absolutely flourishing. But we have had to use some watering, so the reservoirs come in handy. Let's have a little tour. Some wildflowers, poppies in there coming through. Nice potato plant coming through there, some tomato plants, some dahlias in there. Here's my preparation table with some cucumbers on it. Oh, this is probably the most useful thing I've ever had for gardening. If you haven't got one, get one, if you can. It's difficult to get it actually, because they don't sell them in the shops, but it's an 1/8 of an inch soil sieve, and it makes the seedling mixture, compost, really soft. So if I sieve that off, look at that, it comes out so fine. And then those seeds, especially little seeds like celery or lettuce, they don't struggle at all to get through. Now we've already got some, just kicked the watering can, which wasn't very clever, already got some fruit on the tomato trees. We're in the middle of June now. And those are called Brad's Atomic Grapes, and they are very firm skinned and they store really well. They'll store for a month or more, they don't go off, they don't rot, and they taste absolutely delicious. So that'll be worth looking forward to. We've got some flowers and some carrots and some seedlings and some spinach, and here's some seedling celery. And we've got all the pots of all the French filet beans, dwarf beans, that sort of thing. Lupin flowers in there, which should be lovely. We go down the steps, so different to last time I showed you round when it was really quite bleak. Peas, I don't bother staking them up, I just put them in a big pot and let them dangle down. You can see them, they're really flourishing now. We'll take the final pick soon. One big pot and off you go. Cucumbers in there and some leeks, and the main garden is coming. Here are my chilies, my pride and joy. These are the Scotch bonnet chilies I absolutely love. They've grown since you last saw them, and they used to sit out in the sunniest spot all day, and if we ever get a cold night or bad weather I bring them in, but this time of year they spend a good 3 months here so they can get ahead, so then they can produce when they're indoors in sort of September, October when it cools off. The potatoes have done really well, and where 1 or 2 potatoes didn't do so well, I pulled them out, put some fresh compost down, put some sweet peppers in. So I'm going to water those in a minute. I've just planted them in. You can see the seedlings there. Here's the Jerusalem artichoke, which I don't even know if they germinated by last time. Anyway, they get to about 10 feet. They're already 4 feet tall. I've got some runner beans to go round the side here so that they can tangle up on the Jerusalem artichokes, which are going to grow all the way up here, and then they can hold on to the side, so I don't even need to stake them. The onions have been amazing. Growing them in clumps, as the great Fundi Charles Dowding, the no-dig gardening maestro, says. Grow them together, they love being grown together. So 3 or 4 onions together in clumps, as you can see, and then between those is teasel and some more potato plants, nasturtiums. This is a real mixture, this bed. There's a strawberry plant in there somewhere as well. And the teasel root in the first year is what you harvest to make the most incredible anti-inflammatory, anti-autoimmune, pain-killing, natural herbal medicine. I'm really looking forward to digging those out, dehydrating them, shredding them, turning them to powder and having them as tea, and giving them to people who have muscular pains. It's also said to be helpful for MS and so on. So got a few of those. They're getting really quite big now. Here are the leeks, which are doing well. We've just harvested some cabbage, and I've just put some seedling leeks down next to these leeks that are more established. And these are the sprouts there, and the kale, not the kale, sorry, silly me, broccoli. Now, 1 or 2 broccoli have done all right, like this one here. You can see, look at that, that's a nice broccoli, but been a bit of a disaster. I think I put too much chicken pellets down, too much nitrogen, so it grew the leaves, and then the middle hearts didn't produce the floret, the broccoli floret, which is a shame. So we're going to have to eat the leaves in a kimchi. We use the cabbage actually to make kimchi. Maybe do a video on that another day. Broad beans have been spectacular success, especially this smaller variety, which go bullet hard. They don't get big like the traditional ones, but they're fantastic flavour, and they're pretty disease resistant, this variety. So I'm going to keep some heritage ones. I'm going to store some of these at the end of the season. I'll stop watering them so they go hard and then use some seeds. Beetroot, you can see, have just gone nuts, and so has the other broccoli and spinach are looking really good. I've taken the lower leaves off there so they can concentrate on producing the fruit now. And there's some more tomato plants there. And I'm just watering this at the moment because it's been dry for months and months and months. And I don't like watering really. With the no-dig method, you don't have to water very much. You can probably see through the water those much bigger broad beans. It's a different traditional variety. Not sure of the name. So that's interesting. We're going to go down now and have a look at the courgettes, which have done really well. Second year of doing them in just a heap of grass cuttings. And here they are. And I've sown a different variety here. You probably know what this is, but they're really lovely variety. You can see that in there, and the flowers are beautiful. In fact, in Italy, they eat the flowers. I think they fry them in butter, and they don't worry about the actual zucchini, which is what you call it in America. We call them courgettes. And they're growing here too, but a bit slower. And here are more tomatoes and sweet corn. And the sweet corn, or maize, that you can see, again, I'm going to use that for the beans to climb up the side of them, so I won't have to put stakes up. And they can just climb up the side. You can see that here is a run of what we call a runner bean, a bean. And they are already beginning to tangle their way around the maize, and as they grow together, one will just hold up the other one perfectly. Here I've been cutting down some things so I can get to the reservoir, and this is the natural water that's really good. It's got pondweed on it, it's full of goodness, and so when I can, I water using the reservoir, especially this bit down here. And that, I think, is it for this update. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you are blessed. I hope you're having a wonderful week in Yah. May he bless you. May his face shine upon you. May he be gracious to you. Shalom. Love to you all, brothers and sisters. Signing out. Bye-bye.